Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to ACTN, or welcome to the community of Biche. And on this rainy Saturday morning, we are in a lovely community. And we're here to highlight, we at ACTN, we always try to bring you the positive side of sports, academics, or whatever it is happening in the community. And I saw a lady who I thought to myself needs that sort of introduction, that sort of highlighting because of what she's doing in the community. And I was very much surprised coming this morning because I didn't really imagine that the group was so large, right? And sometimes when you look at a female coach, you tend to see female players, but I've seen a lot of male and female. First of all, let me introduce you to Denise Didier. Denise, it's a pleasure, and welcome to ACTN. This is the Biche football
development school.
Right. Now, besides football, I know that you are deeply into academics and grounding the young people on a positive road.
Right.
But first of all, let's talk about how the idea came about and how this whole program started.
Right, so September 4th last year, and I was driving to school. And I was praying and asking God for strategies of how to help the young people in my community, like things like that. And to my knowing, just driving through the forest, talking to my father, and then he gave me the idea of starting a football school. And I went home to Arim and I couldn't sleep because it was on my mind. And I started making flyers without anything. And this is by faith movement. I had nothing, and like no equipment, and I wasn't even worried as to where things will come. And I just began to. It was a sudden movement, and I just went with what I heard he said. He said, start the football development school where I'll train athletes holistically. It's not just the physical aspect, but dealing with the social and the spiritual aspect as well. And I just went on, and the program before this started, it had a program before that, to which I was the assistant coaching. So I called the head coach and said, sir, I want to ask you to do something, right? I say, give me permission, please. This idea came up that I want to start this football school, and he said, go ahead with it, and I run with it. As he said that, I started posting my flyers on Facebook and all these things, and people began to respond, and people wanted what I had to offer.
Yeah.
So I ran with the idea, and one occasion I was going to school, and the Lord was talking to me about seeing each child as a seed, understanding that there's greatness in that child. And so when you say when I'm coaching, see the child as seed of greatness. So that's why I put seed of greatness on the back of the jersey. So when I can see seed of greatness. We being reminded that they are seeds and they are great things, because they don't always come from a home or a background where they are sound, and So I have to be reminded and remind them that they can develop and they can be anything they want to be. And this is my role here. So this is how this began. And as I always say, God is so good, because by faith everything happened. I began to get calls for balls and sponsors. When people saw the flyers on Facebook, they just randomly called and begin to ask if they could sponsor the program and things like that. And that was like, I then see and believe that this is really God. This is something that God given, and God given instruction to which He provided all that I needed for this camp. So that's like kind of how the whole program began, and today we are still functioning, bless the Lord.
How large is the group?
I have like 55 to 60 kids registered, but on a Saturday we don't always get the whole 55. It varies. Some come this Saturday, next Saturday, so it varies, but it's like about 55 to 60 registered kids in the program thus far. From September 30th, we were established as the Biche Football Development School to now, and we have 55 to 60 registered kids passing through the program.
And is it only on a Saturday?
Yeah, only on a Saturday.
Okay, now let me go back a bit now. Tell me a bit about how you decide that you want to be involved in football. Were you in football before? What your career was? How it was?
Right, so honestly, growing up I hated football. I was like, my foot would break if I kick a ball, so I never liked football. But from the age of, when I entered high school, there was an urge in me for football, and I started to play from then. So something as I always say, if I started playing football earlier, I would have reached real fat. And sometimes I regret I didn't start it earlier, but I never liked the sport. And from entering high school, there's an urge in me with sport. Something about sport just gripped me, and it stayed with me. And since that, I'm surprised today that I did coaching courses and things, because no way in my future I saw this. And yeah, but I didn't really think that I'd be like accomplishing so much, at this young age with this. But I bless God for the opportunity.
And I know you're at UE. How do you mix the academic side of your studies and with the football? How do you?
That has been a challenge for me. Honestly, I'm in class and I'm thinking about ideas
To do on a Saturday?
to do, not even that, like within community, because like we do community, like I like community project. Like last time we went to the communities, we gave out cupcakes with reminders, reminding people that God loves them, and simple things like this, just giving out random people cupcakes. Like as I like to be creative, so I'm in class when the lecturer is teaching, I'm there behind my book writing,
How to make out, yeah,
how
what to do.
this, and I'm sometimes I just like, well, like what going on with me? Time to study, work, there time for
Yeah.
everything, and I'm just focused. Honestly, my mind is always on these kids. So to be more creative and how I can implement this and that and how we can. So it's. But honestly, God is working out things. I'm doing excellent in school. I'm passing my courses and everything is working out for my good, And yeah.
What are some of the challenges you face? Because I'm sure there are challenges, with over 50-something children running an academy, children from different backgrounds. There has to be challenges.
Yeah.
What are some of those challenges?
First, so as we developed, say we started like the 30 kids, but we moved to 35, 40, 45, and we moved the amount of equipment that I have, it is
It's not enough.
insufficient for because I see at each child owning one ball. So, we need more. So sometimes the equipment and the challenges is sponsors, like in terms of uniforms and these things. That can be a challenge, but I don't make it an issue. What I have, I use and I work with it. Honestly, sometimes it's me alone with all these kids, and I don't complain. I just ask God for grace and I do what I have to do. But there could be other challenges in terms of school Monday to Friday, then I have to get up Saturday morning early again. I have to come out here and ball behind the children. And, So it could be other challenges, but I count it a blessing anyhow. I don't really complain. I do it with honor. I serve with honor.
What are your future goals or plans for this academy? What do you see maybe in the next 2 to 3 years? What would you like to see come out of this?
One guy from the community asked to say, so when these kids get older than 15, because they come to age 5 to 15, what you doing with them? I said, I can't do Super League. I said, so they will be the next representing Biche United in the future. I might not let them go when they cross 50. I might keep them. I might extend the age in the camp or something because I began to mold them already. So I want to finish that work that I started with them. But honestly, within this camp, I want to see some national athletes, some international athletes being birthed right from this camp. We have under 12 national, under 10 national now. So, I want to see that these kids be given the opportunity to go out to the world and see sports in through different eyes. Because, sports is a wide field and it can take you places. Even myself, first time I entered a plane and traveled was through sports, going to play football in Barbados. And, opportunities are presented through sports, so I want to really see these kids move from Biche. The mindset move from here, from being stagnant here and being out there in the world, being experienced and exposed to new things and new places, new people, new cultures, all these things, So I want to really develop and see one from here wearing red, white, and black one of these days to represent Trinidad and Tobago. All these things is what I see for the future of these kids because they are really skillful, so they love the game. I want to love the game and they do well in school and all these things, so they have everything going for them now. It's just to have them exposed out there. So yeah, that's the exposure is what I want to get in their minds in the system.
Sometimes the best sportsmen and women comes from the rural communities, but because of lack of funding to get them outside to a club of a higher standard, right, that is where we lose them. Now, you are going to keep them at age 15, but your hands are already filled, right? Now, at age 15, it will take a different type of coaching to deal with them.
Right.
Have you started putting, I know you're always writing things in class. Have you written down anything pertaining to the plan that you're going to put in place for an age 15 athlete? Because when you come here on a Saturday, you're going to be dealing with the small ones, right? How much time you're going to have to give to the the 15-year-olds, and their training going to be much harder.
Harder, right.
Right?
Yeah.
So I know you don't want to lose them, but have you sat or thought about any plan how you're going to implement that?
If I have some young men, like example that's this one, you know, they ask for help within the program. And they say any way they could help. And they're into football as well, so they have a little idea. They're not like certified as yet as coaches, but they have asked to be a part of the program, right? So my plan honestly is to see how I can teach them and train them.
Okay.
So they can help with the younger ones.
And then you can move up to the
bigger ones. So that is kind of the plan I have in mind. To bring in the younger ones from the community, bring in the younger boys that before they all go astray, bring them in and keep them occupied, you know, within the positive environment, and so they can learn from me. Right now they're learning under me, and then they can take on these and go, and I can remain with the bigger ones.
Do you enter them in like are there tournaments that you take them, or is this you basically training and coaching right now?
No, we have entered a few tournaments. We went we were invited to Molan's Fun Day, she had a one-day tournament. We went to Advocacy. Yeah, we went to a few, and the upcoming we have a lot of competition coming up within the July-August holiday. So I'm looking forward to that, as well as the kids, you know, they're excited. I'm even going to Tobago in the month of August to visit another camp, you know, to spend a weekend, train, play together, and then compete with that camp. So yeah, we have been exposed, we have entered a few competitions.
What about the community? How has the community accepted you all in the sense of, you know, business people coming on board to assist and, you know, and to help, you know, build on what you have right now?
No business personnel haven't taken that step as yet.
Well, let's hope that after we finish this interview, somebody will, you know.
I'm trusting that in the near future I get more people to work with me, because to me I see this as an excellent thing in Biche. Instead of having the kids go astray, because I've seen with my eyes young boys, small as these, grow up and now they're on the block smoking and these things, and these things hurt me. So this is why I believe God gave me this program. So right now I'm here with the kids, molding them and shaping them for a brighter future. And if the people of Biche could understand the power of this movement, they will run. I think they will run with the idea and promote and support me to the utmost best. But as for now, they support me in terms of, yes, they are proud of what I'm doing and this and that. But in terms of coming on board and saying, let's partner with Denise and help Denise push these kids, you know, sponsor uniform, sponsor child boots, because plenty of children here, well, it's not here, but some of them can't afford boots and things like that. You know, if they could only see and understand the whole aspect of the movement, I think they will run with it. But as for now, they are proud of where I'm putting Biche, I should say, because you know we have done the CNC interview and plenty people comment on that, and they saw the papers thing and they commented on those things, but to understand fully what
and they get into that,
if they could only understand and see the positives of this, because the same ones that you neglect from now is the same one will rob you in the future. And the same one that will break into your house, and you know, so if you could mold them now, if you can help me, if you can work with me and help me, honestly, I think Biche should be a better place, and more greater athletes will come out, greater people, positive people, you know. And so when I'm going on, when I'm married and I leave Biche now, you know, I'm married and I leave Biche now, somebody from here now could come on and start a next program after me, you know. So yeah, if they could only understand, but I think they don't really understand the fullness of the program or the full power of the movement. But as for now, they're blessing God for the opportunity, you know, they could send their kids and things like that.
But outside of the football, how do you make sure that these kids stay on that path? Because when they leave you on a Saturday, you're not going to see most of them until the following Saturday. How do you instill in them that discipline, or that to keep that positive mindset during the week until you see them next Saturday again?
Oh well, where I live, I grew up right there, and most of the kids they are out there playing as well. You know? So within the week I meet them, I see them, and we talk, and I still, I don't know, like the whole training idea in me, so I will see them and I'll call them, come here, and I start training them right then, you know. And I just know, and we just connect, and I guess they love me. Even when I go to the primary school, the teachers will say, Gail, these kids love you. You know, they see me, they run, they hug me up, they say, they have a love for you, like a love man, you know. So I really appreciate the kids and everything, and I guess But my goal is to to have more time with them. Like so for the July, August, I'm doing a 3-week camp Monday to Friday.
Right here.
Yeah,
What time? What the hours?
9 to 1.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so and I'm extending to all of the community Plummeter Beach, not just here.
How are you making out to do all these things that you have?
I just try to understand, the urge in me, the desire is in me, and I don't even worry about anything. Honestly,
Okay.
I don't. I move by faith. I just sitting and I was studying that the other day. I was like, I'm truly learning faith. I learned this stuff, but I know what faith is. If the Lord said to me, do something, I'm going to do it without even warning. Right now, I'm thinking of hosting 100 kids in that camp. So now I'm wondering where I'm going to get water to give them, all these things, and the field marshals to watch them, and all these things I'm studying, but I even worried, but
It's
my
going to
goal
happen.
is going to happen. So I'm just going as I hear and I just do.
Now, when you look at all the boys and girls in the camp, do you see future Trinidad and Tobago players in this camp?
Plenty. They are very skillful, and as I always say, the rural areas is where most of the prominent athletes are, but they are not exposed. They are skillful, they know the game, they know when to run, when to drop, but they know they are skillful. They are about at least 5 I can choose now that can make an under 10, under 12 national team. So yes, we have that up there.
What about getting former like Trinidad and Tobago footballers and people who are involved in the game to visit the camp, and sometimes talk to them? You have a
Yeah, I've connection with Levi Garcia and Mariah Shea, so I once asked them, but Levi Garcia is always
Yeah.
he went again, and I had asked Mariah Shea as well to come, but the distance, they always complain about the distance, be so far from Santa Flora. I told them live Santa Flora.
Yeah, that's
so be so far, but I guess in the right time when everything will happen. But yeah, that has gone through my mind a few times to have athletes. Even Levi Garcia, he's always going, and his life is on sports and football and being exposed, to just come and talk to the children, explain to them how fast sports, because I observe how fast sport has taken him, and just to come and just to talk to the children and educate them a little bit about, the benefits of sports and all these things. That has run through my mind plenty times, but just the distance is the only kind of setback now, but I guess in the right time it will.
If you have to do all this over again, will you do the same way? If you have to do everything that you've started here over, would you do it the same way or you make changes?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. First, the same way, I guess, but a little more excellence. I believe in excellence because I see an excellent goal. Everything I do, I want to see things done properly. Make sure every Saturday you're here with a uniform, you're with the socks. So, I like excellence. My mind is geared towards excellence and excellence. I don't know, so I'll do it with a little more excellence, I guess.
And will we see you one day coaching a Super League team?
One of my prayers has always been, Lord, I want to represent Trinidad and Tobago football. I'm not really active in football. But I never really gotten that. I've gotten the opportunity into the training with national under 17 team. But that's squash. But something that ran to my mind there is like, you know what? Maybe Lord might have it to coach a national team one day. So I think I aiming for that now.
So you'll be doing a lot more. You'll be doing a lot more coaching.
Right, do more coaching courses, develop more, and maybe one day I'll be coaching a national under 15 female team, or So my mind. So now that's kind of my focus. Maybe one day I'll be coaching a national team with red, white, and black.
Is there anything you'd like to share with us that maybe a plea to the wider communities, to come and assist because. We all talk about young people, we talk about crime, and we talk about all different negative aspects of society. But sports is a deterrent to crime. We all know that, right? And yet still, those on the outside who can assist, they tend not to want to come and assist. But if you have to make a plea out there to any business person or anybody, what would you like to tell them that, could open their eyes to come and assist you in whatever way possible?
As you say, we know sports has a big role to play in terms of curbing crime and things like that. And honestly, I think if they understand that the environment, when I see here and I hear, when I think about Saturday morning training, is the environment I focus on, right? The environment in terms of, as I said, seed of greatness. You can't take a seed and throw it on a concrete and expect that it grows. But you have to put it in the right environment, which is the soil that it penetrates and then it germinates. So I see the positives of the environment that I make for these kids. And if people out there, even other communities, they might have youths that are going astray or going astray. But if they too, some one positive person can take the initiative to just create that positive environment to which they can plant the seeds, the seed representing the person, plant that seed to which that seed can germinate and bring forth good fruit. If they only understand that they can take this idea, you can take this idea if you want. Just to produce that positive environment and allow you the seeds that are in your hand, the seeds that are in your reach to just germinate and to just grow in that environment. So, but honestly, in terms of business persons reaching out to this, I don't know if I could early explain, because I guess it's more on physical, something spiritual to me. It's something more than physical, something spiritual. If a spiritual eye, a spiritual ear might understand the move and what I'm doing in the environment so the kids can germinate to be trees of greatness. So if they understand that, I guess they will run with the whole idea of helping Denise in her community, helping Denise, as she be a blessing, bless Denise if they only understand it within the spiritual aspect of me providing that environment, with the devotions and the positive talks, because sometimes you're home and you don't get in these things. So that's why I come here now and I try to provide it for these kids. All around there are negatives and negative music and all these things, but I try to keep it positive always at all times. So yeah.
What I like about the whole idea is to see that besides the young boys and girls in the camp, there are enough people outside here supporting. Sometimes we have football academies which becomes like sometimes like a daycare center. You will just and they go. But it's nice to see, and I think looking at the venue and everything, it's a nice place to have the children out on a Saturday morning. So I really want to wish you all the best and hope that somebody by way of viewing this program will assist, because if they can give you one ball or two balls, that'll be two extra balls that you will have. They don't have to give you 1,000,001 things, but if everybody could come in and give some little something, it will be good. And again, I don't know how you're doing it. You know how you're doing it, right? But I want to wish you all the best, and I want to wish all your students all the best, and the name Seed of Greatness. I think it would be nice to have a team in the Super League, not Biche United, but Seed of Greatness. I think that will really do something for the football.
Look forward for us.
Okay? All right. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks again, and all the best. I have with me one of the members of this football academy here, Ariane Neves. Ariane, welcome. Tell me about your role here in this academy. How did you get into the game of football?
So, football is my life. I do football for anything. I'll do anything to play football. And coming to this training camp, it just motivated me to play football every day. Sleep, eat, drink football, do anything for football. So.
But are you currently playing like for school or?
The school I'm going to right now, we don't really play football, so I will do anything to go to our next school to play football.
Okay, so basically what you do here now is just train and train and train. You don't get like to be actively involved in playing the game for a club.
Last year, the end of last year, I was training with the elite under 15 team.
How was that experience?
It was good because we had to go different places to play different zones. And it was okay.
And what position you play?
Defense.
Okay. So tell me a bit about this project here. What keeps you here? What you love about this place?
Is that it helps you get closer to God and understand the sport much better. And
you say just eat, sleep, and talk football. So how you stay home today to watch World Cup and you come out?
because this is the place where I need to be more than just sit down watching TV, just to see a game. Here you're going to be active. When you're home, you just have to sit down and watch the game. You're not going to play the game.
Okay. Okay, I have a young Sterling Khan, another member of the Seed of Greatness. Tell me a bit about your footballing career. How you got into this football?
Well, I always just like to play football since I was small. I used to play football. But just recently, I really get into the camp and things. So now I really start to really train and things. Really know.
Outside of the football, what would you say you have learned coming here?
Well, personally, I always teaching me the right thing and she always showing me the positive way to do things. So I always doing some positive.
What would you like to accomplish as a footballer?
Well, I would like to become a national player and be able to play for the country and be able to further my studies and things.
And what school do you go to?
Go to Rio Clarice.
Okay, and how is that? They have a football team there?
Yeah, but it's not really good. It's just sometimes out in, so you really have it.
What do you like best when you come here? What you look forward to coming here?
To meeting all the rest of students and just playing football, having fun.
Okay, I have with me Andalasia White, a young member of the Seed of Greatness. How you got involved in football? How did you get involved in football?
Well, my friend this time right in school asked my mom to come one day, and she said yes, and I saw what ended up.
Okay, so you want to be a footballer?
Yes.
And tell me a bit about your experience here at this academy. What you like about coming here?
Well, it's have fun, and you could make friends and stuff, and also you're learning different abilities that you didn't know about yourself.
Tell me one ability you learned that before you came here.
I did not know how to stop a ball.
Okay.
Fall down.
You fall down.
And now I learned to do.
And what position you play? Or you haven't started position, you're just learning the game?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I have young Zarian Neves. What's up?
I'm good.
I catch you there. Tell me about coming to the football. What's it like for you?
It's like for me that I like learning things, and I try my best to do things.
So what would you like to continue as a footballer? What would you like to accomplish in football?
I like to accomplish doing dribbling, passing, and all those other things that this teaches.
What school you go to?
Biche RC Primary School.
Oh, so you haven't said SCA? You said SCA? Not as yet? Okay. So do you play football in school?
Not too much.
Okay. You watching the World Cup? Who's your favorite team?
Argentina.
All right, let me cut this everything. All right. We'll talk to you next time we come back, right? But you know they're losing today, right? They already won goal down with France, you know.
What?
Yeah, France. Yeah, it's a 1-0.
Yeah, France.
Oh, look at that face. You're sad. All right. No, the one goal. France got a penalty.
He's my brother, you know, and he does look like Suarez.
You look like Suarez.
Let me move him before he bite me. Thanks.
I would bite it.
Okay, I have with me here Jervis Ferguson, who works as an assistant here with Desiree. And we saw, as I said this morning when I came out here, I was totally surprised. Right? I thought I was coming to see about maybe 10, 15, 20 children, but getting to find out there are over 50-something children here. What's it like for you, you know, as a young person, you know, love football and coming here on a Saturday morning and assisting these young people?
Well, the experience for me is wonderful and exciting because when I was young, I could never play football. I had 2 left foot. I could never kick a ball. And training with our coach, Glenn Ampersand, and she was our assistant. And knowing that she keeping this program here, that developing children, because her and our coach get me to be more better at football and have me have confidence and training. So this program here, I think this is one of the best things she could have done for our community, developing the minds spiritually and mentally for our kids, and you know, putting a little, let me say, touch of real life of what is going on in the world right now in these children.
Okay. Do you play for any club or anything like that?
Well, yes, we had a team, Biche United.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to play right back for that.
Okay. Do you see much opportunities for young sportsmen or women from Biche getting that break to go out there and represent, you know, if not the country national team, but at a higher level?
Yes, I do. With the rate she is going right now with this group, Seed of Greatness, I see a lot of success in this.
Okay. You follow the World Cup?
Yes.
You're supporting?
Argentina.
No wonder why I left all you all for last, you know. Anyway, when you want to support a good team, you support Brazil, right? Okay, but it's a pleasure, and I want to congratulate you because, I mean, at this age, you could have been doing anything else on a Saturday morning, but you chose to be here, right? And you're supporting Argentina. They're playing today, they're losing today, but I guess that is why you came out today, right? Because sometimes we cannot stomach, you know, seeing our favorite team, you know, lose. But nevertheless, I want to thank you for that effort and for coming out and supporting, because as I said before, if we don't train the children from this age and leave them for later on, it's going to be difficult. And at the end of the day, if two players from this academy can come out and be successful, you all will have done something great. So again, thank you very much and all the best. Yeah.